दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नम ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते महाविष्णु गोस्वामीनिति नामिने नम ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं दैवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेष्व अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे जय श्रीमद भगवद गीता श्री कृष्ण की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद भागवतम की जय श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय श्री नेक्टर ऑफ डिवोशन की जय श्रीला गुरुदेव की जय जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय श्री निताई गौर चंद्र प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा so in these days these occasions where all this glorification comes to us devotees want us to be they feel inspired it draws me all those years back when we used to be like just small children for Guru Maharaj and we'll be waiting the lotus feet of Maharaj for Guru Maharaj to tell us, to instruct us. And always remember this. Maharaj are very, very compassionate. When Maharaj were present, each disciple, each of us thought, oh, Maharaj are now in Nashik, then Maharaj are not in Rajkot, Maharaj are not in Auckland. The moment Maharaj went back to Golok Vrindavan, everybody felt Maharaj are with us. And not only that, gave me that inspiration to say, this is our proof. Do you feel Maharaj? Then we have delivered Maharaj properly to you, and Srila Prabhupada properly to you. And all of you, when you're preaching, this is your litmus test. You should do the same thing. If you are transparent to what we are teaching, similar parampara, through us, Maharaj instructed to me that way. It was not a request. I was thinking about this. Or Maharaj never instructs as such. I want you. Maharaj told me few times when Maharaj was satisfied. Otherwise, Maharaj would never chastise anybody. If you chastise, you're very lucky. And when Maharaj would chastise, you would shiver. And the earth would go out from under beneath your feet, It was so powerful, roaring. Yes. Maharaj would say, what? and and I told one disciple, you're very lucky it happened to you. And then I told him, because he was not understanding things. Maharaj just laughed. I said, you're very fortunate Maharaj chastised you. And but anyway, Maharaj instructed me that the programs must continue. whether I'm there or not there. I've told you this many, many times. I'll keep telling you. These were not requests, these were orders. The very first thing when Maharaj accepted me, Maharaj said, our relationship is not that of guru and disciple, it's that of father and son. So what I can do is only that, what I heard, what I got from Maharaj, I'm giving to all of you. How can I be that way? I never went with him with any. Anyway, that's another point. But these are the salient features. So these are days in which you remember Guru Maharaj. And what we can do is be transparent. I can be as transparent as I can possibly, and more than that, so that your connection with Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, is immediately there. You do the same when you are preaching. You say your connection with through us, me, then your teachers first, with Avinash Prabhu, then to me, Guru Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. Or those who are like Sanjay Prabhu, Srila Prabhu to me, Srila Gurudev Srila Prabhupada. And your followers will follow to you, me. This is how. Simple. This is how it is. And everybody is satisfied. What happens here is this, that tomorrow something happens to me, your devotional service is not affected. I may fall down, I may not be up to the scratch. So you are easy, you are safe, and you are free also. Anytime your freedom is there. So transparency means freedom. You give freedom to everybody. But at the same time, you can retain certain points for transparency also. There's a value to that. And you have to see what value, what people are willing to pay for your this mercy, this yeah, it's a transparency. Yeah. So all our prayers, when I pray for me, for all of us, I pray to Guru Maharaj. And Maharaj has unlimited capacity to accept. Yes, yes, no problem. Blessed. And all done. Blessed. All are blessed. No? Like this. Like this. Yeah. And very easy now. Maharaj has become, when Maharaj was physically present, Maharaj was sometimes very tough also. Now there is no toughness. I say, yes, no problem. It's okay. Okay, okay. It's like this. Because the days are coming very bad. So today on this day, I wanted to share this point as a continuation of our homilies program and my class on this after this. In whatever position we are in, so we are very insignificant in our preaching. From our own home to the center, now online, to all of you are doing now. So it's a study group. And with study group, like a university. As and when university, you require a teacher. A teacher has to be a guru. And how can you follow through this whole process? And we take you through the whole process. And the first thing that happens is we share with everybody what is our source of knowledge. That is very important. That is very, very important. And not only we share with you, we tell you, read now. So you're reading from the same source of knowledge. You see? And then everybody has carried on with it. I guess Avinash Prabhu is doing the same. And I'm sure Sajid Prabhu and Sajid Prabhu does the same. Now you read. This is how Maharaj used to tell us to read. New disciples would come, sit down. I remember. Maharaj said, sit down. I came once, many times it happened. And few instances I remember also. This for instance, I remember we went to meet Maharaj in Nashik. It was my grandmother, my mother-in-law. She was very sick. That my Punapagya Devidas's mother, about to leave the body. So we went and ran to meet Maharaj first in Nashik first, and then we went back. We met his mother, went to Maharaj. Sit down, Maharaj. Sit down, read. I sat down, opened his Bhagavatam. Maharaj gave his Bhagavatam, and said, now read this verse, read now. So I would read. I said, now what did you understand? And then Maharaj will give a class on this. Exactly same. We are copying the same. But we are not copying. We are not doing anukaran. We are doing anusharan. We are following in the footsteps. Copying meaning I become him. I become like him. No, 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 no. That is never going to happen. It is wrong. But I can follow him. This is how I was trained. So I would like to get my followers of Guru Maharaj trained like this. This is how we are training. This is how you must also do when you preach. It is very simple. It is simple for the simple-hearted and complicated for complicated heart. Yeah. Please follow us like this. Always thank your tutors first in the proper discipline succession. The tutors, the first Shiksha Guru, then us, then Guru Maharaj Prabhupada. Any person who comes first to the program should know this. You learn from whom for Shiksha Guru? Oh, this, then Guru Maharaj, then okay, that's not. While others, they have teachers, no? They are Shiksha Gurus. No? We learn knowledge from them. Oh, this itself will give them that, oh, this is now pure. There's some purity there. So that's how we put all your offerings to Guru Maharaj, because Guru Maharaj ultimately answering all our prayers. And even this insignificant preaching activities, Guru Maharaj put in the position of becoming big Shiksha Gurus. But what Shiksha Gurus? I'm not a Guru of any kind at all. You know? Whatever your position is, we must know one thing. Our aim must be that we must try and achieve a position where there should be very little or no difference between our material activities and spiritual activities. Yesterday's quote from Maharaj mentioned this way. We differentiate because we've got material spiritual difference. So no, it may not come so easily, but we must try and achieve this position that our material activities and spiritual activities, there is not much of a difference between these two. It is not easily achieved. It cannot be copied. You will know this. Material activity doing, it will have spiritual touch. When you give your time, when you give your energy, when you give your resources, when you give everything, but you are nobody. The moment in preaching you become somebody, then again you're stopping the whole process. If you think that you have got ego in you, don't preach. Or preach, always say on behalf. Preaching is on behalf. Give your Shiksha Guru's names, Guru Maharaj Prabhupada's names, and ego will not touch. Even if ego is there, it will be purified over a period of time because you're not taking the credit. Credit goes to them. Yeah. Now, this is how bhakti means to take shelter. This is the key. This is a secret. It's an open secret, but it's a very, very important secret which people miss this. If one wants to remain in bhakti is progress by itself. And nothing we do ourselves. We understand this point. Just to continue performing bhakti is in itself progress. So, if we want to be in the position of performing bhakti, then it is important to take shelter. Whose shelter? Everyone's shelter. Maharaj instructed me to preach because Maharaj told me multiple times, Ambarish, Krishna has given you some potency and you can preach. Man. Some programs I did in Rajkot, it continued, grew. Maharaj could see this, a lot of experience. Maharaj are expert, absolutely expert. At that age, Maharaj had, about MA in 2 degrees, in Gujarati, in Sanskrit, in English. Maharaj used to teach, and Maharaj was face reader. Not many people know this. Maharaj would read the face and he could understand somebody is cheating and he would leave that person. Mercy, yes, but They understand this person is not adding, is not adding up. You know, so that blessings have come through us also. You can pick up what when somebody is speaking, what is not fully truth is existing here. So it is very, very important. You can achieve this by taking the shelter. You see, Uddhava was related to Krishna, but he looked like Krishna exactly because of his love for Krishna. It was even when he went to Gokul and Nandagaon, the Nandagaon Vasis, the Gokul Vasis, could not. They thought, oh, Krishna has come. He said, no, 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 this is not Krishna. You see, because of his love for Krishna. Similarly, our attraction for Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj, with the teachings, we don't copy this. It will come over a period of time. We don't copy these things and don't try to achieve that. Just follow. It will come. Don't look at the aim. I want to achieve this. No, no, no. Just follow. The means becomes very important. The material world talks about the goal, and means are not taken care of. You have to go back to Godhead. Oh, let's go. I'll join this to go back to Godhead. Yeah, I want to go back to Godhead. And you forget the means. What is the means? No, you have to go back to Godhead yourself. I have to go back to Godhead myself. But shelter is very much needed. The blessings are needed. It is through these blessings it helps us progress, attaining back to Godhead. And once they achieve, they'll pull us. They think about us, they strategize. Just like we strategize now for your students, you think, what should I speak this time? That will grow them. Yeah? What should I do this way? That will grow this. You tell me you are tutors. So when you go back to Godhead, you'll forget about them? What do you think, you tutors? Who are preaching? You think you'll forget about these people? Then same thing. Logic is the same. So shelter. Whose shelter? Sadhu, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. You see, it is very important. We take shelter of everybody. At the same time, we use it. We understand through the mood of two personalities. Srila Prabhupada's teachings in the mood of Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. So I learn from everybody, but in this way I learn. Not that I keep learning from 50 people. I learn from everybody, and it is a process. It will come over a period of time. There are unlimited gurus from which you can learn, Shiksha gurus from which you can learn. But you have to go through that process. It comes over a period of time. So maturity. That's how our material world, material activities and spiritual activities. There will be very little difference or no difference between the two. See, this is very nicely explained in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, where it is mentioned, where Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada, he says this. Mukha kavitva kare yan sabar smarane pangu giri lange andha dekhe tara gane. In the same way, mukham karoti vanchalam pangum langayate girim. Similar, but in Bengali it is mentioned. Mukha kavitva, mukha means to mouth, dumb. Mukha means dumb person. Kavitva, poet. Kore, becomes. Yan sabar smarane, yan, whose, sabar, all, smarane, by remembering. Pangu giri langhe, pangu means a lame person. Giri, mountains. Lange, crosses. Andha dekhe tara gane. Andha means blind. Dekhe means sees. Tara means gane means the stars. Tara means stars. Gane, he counts the stars. He can see the stars. So dumb poet becomes whose all by remembering the lame mountains crosses, blind sees the stars. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Listen very carefully. By remembering the lotus feet of the Panchatattva, a dumb man can become a poet. A lame man can cross mountains, and a blind man can see the stars in the sky. In performing devotional service, many times we think, I cannot do this, but I'm doing it. Why is it so? It is so because you are doing under someone's instructions. Shelter. They are called shelter. If you accept the instructions of somebody superior, and it should be bona fide, not bona fide, it should be bona fide. Then if you are able to do it, then you should understand the shelter is you are the shelter of the person or the whole parampara. So Panchatattva, here's a glorification is given about Panchatattva. Now who are Panchatattva? Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivas Adi Gaur Bhaktavri. So these Panchatattva, they were the first proponents of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission and mercy. And we'll discuss Krishna willing when the timing is right or when the questions are correct, appropriate, will a proper discussion. How did they do it? They did not give love of God. They plundered it. The storehouse is there of love of God. They took out everything and gave to people. It was not that come here, take what you want. They said, wait there, I will give you. They took out through what give like this. They plundered the warehouse of love of God and gave it to everybody. This is why this mercy is there. This was said, remembering the lotus feet of the Panchatattva. A dumb man can become a poet, a lame man can cross mountains, and a blind man can see the stars in the sky. Now see, it is very important to understand. Srila Prabhupada explains elaborately in this the purport. That in the Vaishnava philosophy, there are basically three ways to achieve perfection. Okay. Now this may be a little advanced for the beginners and intermediate level, but I'm just giving you basic parts of it. I'm not that I am very advanced, but please understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah? So everybody understands these things. Okay? So there are three basic ways of perfection. So one is called sadhana siddha perfection, second is called nitya siddha perfection, and third is called kripa siddha perfection. So sadhana siddha perfection means perfection attained by executing devotional service according to the rules and regulations. Sadhana siddha, sadhana bhakti. We all perform the sadhana bhakti. Yeah, do this, wake up Mangalarti, chant around, Ekadashi, all this. And this cannot be compromised. Second perfection is called Nitya Siddha perfection. Nitya Siddha means eternal perfection attained by never forgetting Krishna at any time. See the definition, how it is? Eternal perfection attained by never forgetting Krishna at any time. So it is eternal, Nitya Siddha. This perfection is attained eternal. Why? By never forgetting Krishna. So we have forgotten Krishna. So we don't come in this category, Nitya Siddhas. As Jivatmas, we don't come in this category. Now, third category of perfection is called Krupa Siddha. This is very interesting, Krupa Siddha categories. So we discussed this briefly in the Leaders Sangha few times when there was a purport in Bhagavad Gita, and we continued a bit more. So this we were discussed at the time. So Krupa Siddha is the perfection attained by the mercy of the spiritual master or other Vaishnavas. This is called Kripa Siddha. Okay, so as I said, sadhana siddha cannot be stopped. One should continue that. Okay, nitya siddha is something which you are created with, but which we are not. We don't remember Krishna as much as we should. So Krupa Siddha is where the through mercy perfection is attained of a guru, spiritual master, or another Vaishnava. But you can achieve this. So Kaviraj Goswami here stresses with this verse. Mukha kavitva kare yan sabar smarane pangu giri lange andha dekhe tara gane. By remembering the lotus feet of the Panchatattva, a dumb man can become a poet, a lame man can cross mountains, and a blind man can see the stars in the sky. So this mercy, Krupa, this mercy does not depend upon the qualification of a devotee. So here, Kaviraj Goswami stresses Krupa Siddha, perfection, by the mercy of the spiritual authorities. That is why Srila Prabhupada says that you must, and says our Sampradaya by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, that we glorify the Panchatattva first before we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And Prabhupada said, especially in functions, don't come to Hare Krishna directly. You must do Panchatattva first. And we, in Hare Krishna weekend, we do Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada first, then Panchatattva, then Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So we take the shelter of everybody. In today's world, people are told that you don't require anybody's shelter. You can do anything. This is a lie. Because they have to take someone's shelter. If they don't take shelter of someone senior, like parents, to gain knowledge, they have to take shelter of Google and now ChatGPT. So shelter is needed. And ChatGPT is not a live person. It works on, so much of electricity. It wastes so much electricity. It is works on what has been fed inside, junk in, junk out. So shelter you have to take. So don't be fooled. And women are told you don't require shelter, but they require shelter all the time. Young, old, and women and cows require shelter. They have to be given shelter. It is their right to be sheltered. So here Kaviraj Goswami, Prabhupada mentions, stresses on Krupa Siddha, perfection. Perfection by the mercy of superior authorities. Now, this mercy does not depend upon qualifications of a devotee. By such mercy, even if a devotee is dumb, he can speak or write to glorify the Lord splendidly. Even if lame, he can cross mountains. And even if blind, he can see the stars in the sky. You see? So does it mean that I will not do anything? I'll just depend upon mercy. I'll just chant Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sharvat Viradhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda, and it's okay. I'm all right. No, no, no. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that you cannot even, if I stop working, then the whole world will put into ruination, Krishna says. You cannot even feed your own belly, light it on fire without work. So you have to work. It's a wrong way to understand this. But yes, we depend upon Krishna, that is correct, for everything. And the dependence is a very important thing, remembrance. So that's why here it is mentioned that by remembering the lotus feet of the Panchatattva, a dumb man can become a poet, a lame man can cross the mountains, and a blind man can see the stars in the sky. So just by remembering this is important. That is why when our parents, grandparents, when they instruct us and when we remember those instructions and we follow them, we are in their shelter of those instructions. And with the spiritual authorities, that shelter becomes personified. That is the mercy of Guru Maharaj and Prabhupada. They become personified and they support us. So we take the shelter. It is very significant to take the shelter. Kripasit. Now, with this shelter, every living being is satisfied when you glorify Krishna. You don't separately require to glorify. We do it for our own purification. Glorify Guru Maharaj, glorify Srila Prabhupada, glorify pure devotee of Krishna for our purification. But otherwise, by purifying, by glorifying Krishna, everyone is glorified and satisfied also. So there is a very wonderful verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam which talks about this glorification, how glorifying Krishna alone is needed, where everybody else is glorified also and satisfied too. It is the two verses which is combined together. It's very beautiful. We're discussing the first part, and depending upon how we feel, the discussion grows. We'll talk about the second part also, second verse. But this verse, see, Tasmad Krishna says whenever you're free. Okay. Yeah. Can you increase the font size, please, a little? Yes. If you can repeat after me, please. Just unmute yourselves. Thank you. And repeat after me. Tasmat
Tasmat
Krishnaya
Krishnaya
Mahate
Mahate
Diyatam
Diyatam
Paramarhanam
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 Evam
Evam
Chet
Chet
Sarva
Sarva
Bhutanam
Bhutanam
Atmanash
Atmanas
Charhanam
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 Bhavet
Bhavet
Tasmad Krishnaya Mahate. Repeat after me.
Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate
Diyatam Paramarhanam
Diyatam Paramarhanam
Evam Chet Sarva Bhutanam
Evam Chet Sarvabhutanam
Atmanas Charhanam Bhavet.
Atmanascharanam bhavet.
Again. Tasmad Krishnaya Mahate
Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate
Diyatam Paramarhanam
Diyatam Paramarhanam
Evam Chet Sarva Bhutanam
Evam Chet Sarvabhutanam
Atmanas Charhanam Bhavet.
Atmanascharanam bhavet.
See, I always like to understand the word to word synonyms, so that way it helps me to memorize the words. So this is very significant, this word to word synonym. If you can bring this word to word synonyms, Krishnas, please bring it up. Don't come to translation. Yeah, okay. The first word, tasmat, read after me, please. Means therefore, is therefore. Krishnaya,
Krishnaya
to Lord Krishna, unto Lord Krishna,
Lord
same
Krishna,
thing.
Lord Krishna
Mahate,
Mahate
the Supreme.
the Supreme,
Supreme
Okay, so the first line is that, therefore, to Lord Krishna, the Supreme. What is it about? Diyatam.
Diyatam.
Should be given.
Should be given.
It's diya and tam, two words. Tam means to be given, diya means to someone, and diya means to give. See, if you've got this in Hindi word also diya, मैंने दिया इनको, means to give. Marathi में is also there, means दिल देते हैं ना. Yeah, same word here, diya tam, means to give, should be given. Repeat after me, please. Diyatam
Diyatam.
paramarhanam.
Paramarhanam.
Now, paramarhanam is made up of two words. Parama means the greatest or the supreme, and arhanam means honor. Okay? So, first two line talks about, therefore, to Lord Krishna, the supreme, should be given the greatest honor. Okay? Very nice. Now, let's come to the third line. Evam chet sarva bhutana.
Evam Chetavabhutana.
So, evam meaning in this manner or like this, in this manner. Evam in this manner.
In this manner.
Chet
Chet.
means if
If
sarva
Sarva
of all
of all.
bhutana
Bhutana.
living beings.
Living beings.
Even living beings are called bhut, and we are afraid of bhut. We are afraid of ghosts. We are all ghosts only. Living beings are bhut only. We are all bhut only. Walking living ghosts. Without Krishna, we are living ghosts. Bhutana. Living beings. Then last line, Atmanaha
Atmanaha.
of oneself.
Of
Atma himself.
oneself.
Of oneself. Charhanam.
Charhanam.
Always, whenever there is charhanam, the cha and arhanam are different. Cha means and or also. Either of it is word is the same. It is used as and also. So here it is and. Cha and. Please repeat. Cha
Cha.
and
And
arhanam.
Arhanam.
Again, it's honoring. Again, the word
Honoring.
is bhavet.
Bhave.
It will be.
Will be.
Okay, so the third and the fourth line is saying in this manner. So first two lines says that if you honor Krishna, the supreme, the greatest honor. Third line says in this manner, if all living beings of oneself and honoring will be. So by doing honoring Krishna, all living beings will be honored, and you yourself also will be honored. You see, we all require shortcut, no? Prabhuji, आप मुझे shortcut दे दो ताकि I can go back to God. And now, yeah, here it is shortcut. You glorify Krishna, so all living beings are glorified, and you also are glorified. Today, a pauper like me, a fool like me, you are giving offerings. This is a perfect example. A complete foolish person, and what am I doing? I'm imperfectly glorifying Krishna, although imperfectly. This honor comes. I'm a living proof. This verse is very important. And this verse is part of one small discussion we had. It was a 2-hour discussion we had. Remember this, where we spoke about when in the Radhasura sacrifice, whom to be glorified. So people had their own differences. First, they said they were not astonished because Dharmaraj Yudhishthir could perform the sacrifice because Rajsuya was very big sacrifice. Yudhishthir Maharaj has done it because he's devotee of Krishna. So that's fine, he can do. But at the same time, when the question came of whom to glorify first, they were all confused. They were fighting with each other. You see, human beings. So this is the point here. You must understand. So here Sahadev is giving the answer. So remember they said, those three personalities, that if Sahadev cannot answer the question, then we'll answer the question. Because nobody has asked us the question. Remember this point? Who remembers this point? Where Vedavyas, who were there? Who thought like this? Vedavyas, then
Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma.
yes,
Lord
Lord
Brahma.
Shiva, Lord Brahma. Very good. So they said if Sahadev is very clever, if he cannot give an answer, then we will give the answer. Nobody asks us any question. Let us keep quiet. So here at that, I'm taking you back to the discussion because we had that discussion before. So here Sahadev is giving the answer. And it is perfectly apt for today's discussion and occasion. They were glorifying Krishna. Everybody will be glorified, including the person glorifying also. All are satisfied. Okay? Now, again, Tasmad, therefore, Krishnaya, to Lord Krishna, Mahate, the Supreme. Okay, now you understand the first line? Therefore, to Lord Krishna, the Supreme. Tasmad Krishnaya Mahate. Please repeat after me.
Tasmat
Tasmat
Krishnaya
Krishnaya
Mahate.
Diyatam Paramarhanam to give. Please follow me. It's very easy now. It's now understanding is very easy. So we can memorize the words. Repeat now. Tasmad Krishnaya Mahate.
Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate.
Diyatam Paramarhanam.
Diyatam Paramarhanam.
Evam Chet Sarvabhutanam.
Evam Chet Sarvabhutanam.
So evam in this manner, Chet if Sarva all Bhutanam living beings. So like in this manner, all living beings also will be glorified. Atmanas Charvahanam Bhavet.
Atmanastarhanam
Atmanastarhanam Bhavet.
Atmana means one on self. Ja means and. Arhanam honoring. Bhavet will be. So by honoring Krishna, we'll honor all living beings, and one on self is also honored. How wonderful is the answer? This is Krishna Bhakti. This is how the Pandavas understood Krishna. And this is the meaning when Krishna says that one who remembers me, I'm never lost to him. He's a friend in me, and I'm also a friend to him. Yeah. This is the point. And how do they behave? This is how they behave. They give answer very clearly. You see? So, Tasmad Krishnaya Mahate. Repeat after me, please.
Tasmat Krishnaya
Mahate.
Yatam Paramarhanam.
Diyatam Paramarhanam.
Evam Chet Sarvabhutanam.
Evam Chet Sarvabhutanam.
Atmanas Charhanam Bhavet.
Atmanastarhanam Bhavet.
Tasmad Krishnaya Mahate.
Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate.
Yatam Paramarhanam.
Diyatam Paramarhanam.
Atmanas Charhanam Bhavet Sarvabhutanam.
Evam Chet Sarvabhutanam.
Atmanas Charhanam Bhavet.
Atmanastarhanam Bhavet.
Young children will be able to memorize it much faster. So if they are not doing something important, they should memorize these words with us. In no time they'll understand. 4 times they say it, they remember it. We have to break our head. We have become like stones, you know. Their brain is like sponge. And there's a research that Sanskrit speaking, it enlarges their intelligence. So if they're not doing something important, make them recite. And when you have children, you make them sit down and recite verses. What you must do, your pathshala, your teacher to your children first. Make them sit down and recite verses. Okay. Tasmad Krishnaya Mahate.
Tasmat
Krishnaya Mahate.
Diyatam Paramarhanam.
Diyatam Paramarhanam.
Evam chet sarvabhutanam
एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानां
atmanascharhanam bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्थनं भवेत्.
Okay, so now we understand the four lines which you're talking about. Therefore, to the Lord, the Supreme, should be given the greatest honor. He's answering the question. Whom to be given? Supreme Lord Krishna should be given the greatest honor. In this manner, all living beings, including our own self, will be honored. His answer was very clever. He answered the question, who's to be honored for Rajswaya sacrifice? And what will happen to us if we honor him? So therefore, we should give the highest honor to Krishna, the Supreme Lord. If we do so, we will be honoring all living beings and also our own selves. So we can write our own translation this way. It's very simple. How beautiful is this? So today's glorification exclusively is for Krishna's devotees, Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, and Krishna. So that's what a devotee does. It glorifies Krishna, nothing else. Yeah. So I think we should not take the other verses because we don't have much time. We've crossed time limit now. It's a little late also for devotees. So this verse, try to memorize this verse. Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate Diyatam Paramarhanam Evam Chet Sarva Bhutanam Atmanascharhanam Bhavet. Please try. Read and do it. No problem. I understand not everybody will be able to memorize this. Just read and do it. Read. Tasmat
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते
Diyatam
दीयतां
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं चेत्
Bhutanam
सर्वभूतानां
Atmanascharhanam.
आत्मनश्चार्थनं भवेत्.
I have spent hours memorizing this, so don't think I know Hare. I've been doing it for long, breaking my head like what is this? Let me remember. I did all those things. Let's start. Again. Tasmat Krishnaya
तस्मात्
Mahate
कृष्णाय महते
Yatam
दीयतां
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम् एवं
Evam Chet
चेत्
Sarva Bhutanam
सर्वभूतानां
Atmanascharhanam
आत्मनश्चार्थनं
Bhavet.
भवेत्.
Tasmat Krishnaya
कृष्णाय
Mahate
महते तस्मात्
Diyatam
कृष्णाय
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
Atmanascharhanam
आत्मनश्चार्थनं
Bhavet.
भवेत्.
Tasmat Krishnaya
कृष्णाय
Mahate
महते
Diyatam
दीयतां
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
Evam Chet
एवं चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
Atmanascharhanam Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्थनं भवेत्.
Tasmat Krishnaya
कृष्णाय
Mahate
महते
Diyatam
कथं
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
Evam Chet
एवं चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
Atmanascharhanam Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्थनं भवेत्.
Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate Diyatam
यतं
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
Evam Chet
एवं चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
Atmanascharhanam Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्थनं भवेत्.
See, by one word towards synonyms, what happens is we break down the worry of the verse. What does it say? Now we understood what the verse says. Now we know. What does the verse say in your own words? Verse says that, therefore, so he's answering the question. Remember this one. Tasmanu, therefore, Krishna has to be glorified. Because he is to be given greatest honor. By doing so, all of us are glorified, and everybody, all living are glorified, including me, including us. Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Let us see this again. Tasmat Krishnaya
कृष्णाय
Mahate
महते
Diyatam
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
Atmanascharhanam Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्थनं भवेत्.
Tasmat Krishnaya
तस्मात्
Mahate
कृष्णाय महते
Diyatam
दीयतां
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत् तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां
परमार्हणम्
एवं
सर्वभूतानां
आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
भवेत्
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते
कृष्णाय महते
दीयतां परमार्हणम्
परमार्हणम्
एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानां आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
भवेत्
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानां आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत् तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं
चेत्
सर्वभूतानां आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
भवेत्
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां
परमार्हणम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानां
आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्. Hare Krishna. So memorize this. I don't want to put the close and speak. We don't have so much time. Would love to. Guru Maharaj would do this, but Maharaj would have memorized all of us. Would have remember this. Anybody wants to try it? Closing your eyes and doing it. Let's try it. Unmute yourself and do it. Yes, wonderful. Please. Tushti Mataji, please do so. Please do. We'll follow you. Okay. No. You do all the 4 lines together. Okay. Yeah.
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमाहरम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानां आत्मनाश्चारणं
Bhavet.
भवेत्.
Very good. Wonderful. Hari Bol. Let us all do together now. Okay, unmute yourself. Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate Diyatam
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानां
Atmanascharanam Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
We are not compulsory making for everybody to sing. Whoever wants to sing, they can just say now if you want to try it. If not, no problem. That's fine. It's all right. Yes, please.
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानाम् आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्.
Very good. All of us now. Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate Diyatam
परमार्हणम्
Paramarhanam
एवं
Evam
चेत्
Chet
सर्वभूतानां
Sarvabhutanam
आत्मनश्चार्हणं
Atmanascharanam Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
Very good. Anybody else want to try?
Yes, Prabhu.
Very good. Please.
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते एवं
Diyatam.
दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानाम् आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्.
Very good. Let's all together now. Tasmat
तस्मात्
Krishnaya
कृष्णाय महते
Mahate
दीयतां
Diyatam
परमार्हणम्
Paramarhanam Evam
एवं
Chet
चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानां
Atmanascharanam
आत्मनश्चार्हणं
Bhavet.
भवेत्
Yes, anyone wants to try?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Please. I have 2 Mataji saying. Wonderful. You can choose. First Mataji.
Namrata Mataji can go first. That's one. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं चेत सर्वभूतानाम् आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
Tasmat Krishnaya Mahate. All of us.
Hare.
Diyatam Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं
Chet
चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानां
सर्वभूतानां
Atmanascharanam Bhavet.
मनश्चार्हणं
चारणं भवेत्
भवेत्
Who would like to go next, Madhuri? Please close your eyes and do it. Yes, thank you.
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानाम् आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
Wonderful. Tasmat
तस्मात्
Krishnaya
कृष्णाय
Mahate
कृष्णाय
महते
महते
Diyatam
दीयतां
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं
एवं
चेत्
चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानां
सर्वभूतानाम्
Atmanascharanam Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
Yes. Anybody else have to do?
So I can do it too.
Okay, please do.
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानाम् आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
Tasmat
तस्मात्
Krishnaya
कृष्णाय महते
Mahate
ते
Diyatam
दीयतां
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं
Chet
एवं
चेत्
चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
सर्वभूतानाम्
Atmanascharanam
आत्मनश्चार्हणं
Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्हणं
भवेत्
भवेत्
Anybody else, please?
Vijay, can I try?
Please, please.
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानाम् आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
Tasmat Krishnaya
महते
Mahate
दीयतां
Diyatam Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
एवं
एवं
Evam
चेत्
Chet
चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
सर्वभूतानां
Atmanascharanam
आत्मनश्चार्हणं
Bhavet.
भवेत्
भवेत्
Okay. Now, last one. Anyone wants to do so before we conclude today? Yes, please, please.
तस्मात् कृष्णाय महते दीयतां परमार्हणम् एवं चेत् सर्वभूतानाम् आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
Tasmat Krishnaya
कृष्णाय
Mahate
महते
Diyatam
दीयतां
दीयतां
Paramarhanam
परमार्हणम्
परमार्हणम्
Evam
एवं
Chet
एवं
चेत्
चेत्
Sarvabhutanam
सर्वभूतानाम्
सर्वभूतानाम्
Atmanascharanam Bhavet.
आत्मनश्चार्हणं भवेत्
भवेत्
Very nice. Thank you very much, Krishna. Can you stop the screen share now? Guru Maharaj would say, ho, 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 very nice pronunciation all of you have done. No? They said this Ambarish and this Avinash has to be beaten now. Krishna, stop screen share. Thank you. But he's teaching them so nicely. Pronunciations are very nice. They always mark it now. Pronunciation is very good. That's very nice. So, and even in the crowd, the assembly of devotees in the house, program is going on, house program. If somebody is mispronouncing, you say, no, you are not pronouncing properly. Even at that age, advanced, 80 years. I met Maharaj and Maharaj were 80 plus. They said, no, this is not, pronunciation is not correct. you know. So that was very powerful then. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, I think with this we conclude today's discussion. So what we discussed today in the class is this, that we are nobody, but somehow by glorifying Krishna, although imperfectly, in the proper parampara system, bona fide way, you are glorified. Is it not it's a practical fact? We are a practical fact here. Otherwise, who am I? I'm nobody there. We discussed that this is how we have to keep the progress following, the parampara following. Teach people like this. Wherever possible, recite verses. This is Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj's mood. So, and we discussed that there are three kinds of which one can have perfection. Sadhana Siddhi, sadhana one is to perform sadhana. And by Kripa Siddhi is what has been recommended by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And it is through that Kripa, with the mercy of other Srila Vaishnavas, Guru and Vaishnavas, our perfection is achieved. Simple. Yeah. So it is not by our qualification we achieve this. Yes, our efforts are needed, but it requires some spiritual impetus for that also. So our efforts and spiritual blessings, and we are doing it. That's how Mukham Karoti Vanchalam, Pangum Langayate Gire. Yat Kripatamaham Bande. This is the verse. Sri Gurum Tarini. This is how mercy of Guru makes us cross the oceans, climb the mountains. And when a blind person can see things, and a dumb person can speak. This is the perfection. And we all are seeing it ourselves. I'm the example here. We all have examples too. Of course, you may have better qualified than me, but just yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Anyone has any questions to say? Anything to say before we conclude? Okay, great stuff. Thank you very much. So with this, we conclude today's program. Hare Krishna. Now, whose turn is it to sing Maharaj? Maharaj, please hear us.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण नवीनाजी तुमचा टर्न आहे.
Yes, Prabhuji.
खूप छान खूप छान. अच्छा मस्तपैकी सांग करा. ठीक आहे ना. ऍक्शन करून.
Yes, Prabhuji.
We will follow you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, start.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
Maharaj, please hear us.
We have learned some real good stuff.
We have learned some real good stuff.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
And today for you we will sing.
Today for you we will sing.
If our room is clean, then our mind is clean. If our mind is clean, we can do anything.
We can do anything.
If our room is dirty, then so are we.
Then so are we.
And if we are dirty,
If we are dirty,
we're not happy.
we're not happy.
Wasting time
Wasting time
is the greatest crime.
is the greatest time.
Because wasted time
Because wasted time
means a wasted mind.
wasted mind.
So best use your time
So best use your time
when you're in your prime.
when you're in your prime.
And your whole life
I
will be sublime.
will be sublime.
If your wealth is gone,
If your wealth is gone,
there's nothing wrong.
is gone.
But if your health is gone,
Is gone.
that's a different song.
A different song.
But if your character dies,
But if your character dies,
then the world will cry.
then the world will cry.
Only saintly behavior,
When the saintly behavior,
that's humanity die.
that humanity dies.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We must always remember Krishna
And when we remember Krishna,
and never forget to do
but forgetting to.
But how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
How are we to practice this with so many things to do?
That is the greatest question.
That is the greatest question.
And here is the greatest clue.
Here is the greatest clue.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
But you so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
So listen very closely
So listen very closely
and make your thinking sharp.
and make your thinking sharp.
Let's learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
Even also Krishna only.
If something's due tomorrow,
Something to tomorrow.
finish it today. And what if it's due today? Do it now, don't delay. Your friends might be lazy
Friends might be lazy.
or doing bad things. You think again, don't follow them, and you will win in the end. Whatever work we're given, we do our very best. We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest. This is how to live, to work, and to play. If you learn to live this way, we'll see Krishna every day.
This is how we work and play. If you learn to live this way, you see Krishna every day.
And when the time is up, he'll take himself a bow. We'll sing and dance with him with our hearts full of love. So chant Krishna's names, his glories and his fame. Is the only way this world will ever become sane. Now please ask this greatest question and find this greatest clue. You can only remember Krishna if Krishna remembers you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj Shila Gurudev Ki Jai. Jagat Guru Shila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Shri Ananta Koti Vaishnava Ki Jai. All Gurus to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All Gurus to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All Gurus to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories, Lotus feet of Shri Guru and Shri Gaura Ki Jai, Jagat Guru Shila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Shila Gurudev Ki Jai. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Mahavishnu Goswami Namine, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine, Namaste Saraswati Devi Govani Prasthaya Nirjesh Shudvari Prasthaya. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much once again, Avinash Prabhu. I put you on the spot at the last minute. Normally I plan these things. I have not planned this, so it's not important for me, but thank you very much. And thank you very much to all the wonderful devotees for your blessings. And keep me, my family in your prayers. And pray to Krishna that we can be of service to Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada so that we may achieve a perfection in life. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna willing, we'll see you next week.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, hope I have not
Yes, Hare
offended or done something stupid, means something which I have not remembered correctly. I know you remember.
It's all perfect. All good. Very nice. Thank you very much once again. Hare Krishna. So Krishna willing, we'll see you next week, same place, same time. Till then, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very
Krishna.
much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare